This week on the weekly wrap-up, we talk about Farpoint, which is already out now, so we're playing it, and we give away a copy of Moonshot Galaxy.
Stay tuned.
This is the weekly wrap-up. This is the Midnight Gamescast. We record every Monday night at midnight, and then we bring it to YouTube every Tuesday as the weekly wrap-up. That's this, always. Every Wednesday with our new segment, PlayStation VR Theater.
Theater.
And every Thursday as viewer takeover when we let you, the loyal Gamecats, take over the show. Did you know? Yeah.
I didn't.
What?
I was a mute
She just
cat.
did one of these.
A mute cat.
Yeah, but I was excited.
It just doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Whatever.
Fantastic. As always, my name is Bryan Paul, and to my right, your left, the ever amazing, illustrious Jeremy King.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
There. I'd say folk, and here we go into that thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
do like that word.
I do. I like the word folk. Yeah.
I feel like you're sitting far away from the table. You want to pull up a
folk
little?
Am I?
Yeah, join us.
I will.
Get closer.
I want to pet the cat, but I'm allergic
Close,
to
make
cats.
love to that microphone.
Oh. I'm already done.
I don't know what happened.
Just like in real
I
life.
started making love to it.
You ever see just people walking around with no shirts on?
Well, yeah. Randomly, I do.
Randomly.
Yeah.
Right? The other
Not lately, because it's been chilly.
That's what I'm saying. The other night at work, I was outside getting some fresh air.
Yeah.
And there was a dude. Like I work someplace, and there's an alleyway. We all go out in the alley and hang out, like to get to cool down and stuff.
Yeah.
Some people use it as cigarette breaks or whatever. Some people smoke crack. We do what we do. But
That must have been the guy with the shirt off.
so we're standing there.
So hot.
We're standing there, and down the alley, like the dark end of the scary alleyway, comes some dude with his pants undone, right?
What?
His jeans undone and no shirt on.
Okay.
Early 20s,
Did
not
you just get done
not a homeless
making love
dude.
to the microphone?
Who knows? Maybe. It's very possible.
It's probable.
Glad he was listening to my instructions. And he comes walking by, and we're pretending we don't see him. Like, we're trying to ignore him as he walks by.
It's hard to ignore, though, I'm sure.
Hard to ignore, especially when he walks up to you with a 20 and a 5 stretched out, and he tries to hand it to me, and he goes, "Tony, that's new for sure." And I went, "What?"
So what?
He goes, $25. And I was like, "What do you need?" And he reaches over and actually touches my arm, and I'm like, "Back up."
Nope.
And he goes, "Your shirt for $25."
Seriously?
Yeah, and I was like, "I'm in the middle of a shift, man." I'm like, "I wish I could help you."
Wow.
I don't know.
That's actually a really sad story.
It is a really sad story. And so he goes, "Do you have an extra?" And I should have thought about it. I'm like, "Oh, in my car I do," but I didn't think about that. I was like, I got to get back into work.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "No, sorry." So he starts to walk away.
Yeah.
And he's about like 20 feet away from me. And I go, "Hey, what happened to your shirt?"
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, of course. And he turns around and he looks at me and stretches his arms out and he goes, "It is no more."
It is.
And then he turned around and kept walking and faded into the background.
Wow.
He just kind of disappeared.
Right? I was like, and that was my experience with Jesus
That's
Christ.
awesome.
I will not be going to heaven because I didn't pass the test.
Alrighty then.
And to my left, you were right, Michelle Berchioni.
I have an interesting story as well. Walking out of the same place that we work at.
Yes.
Into the alleyway. So I opened the door to walk out. This was like months ago now. But and there's right when you walk out into the alley, our dumpster's right there on the right hand side. And there's this guy just peeing right there. Just whipping it out. No big deal.
Towards or away?
Oh no, I saw everything.
His penis is
I saw everything.
At
Yes.
Everything.
At
It's like
you.
I saw
It was
the-
like a side. It was a
I saw
side
the
view.
shaft,
Side
I saw
view.
the
It was
a side
balls.
view.
like an Alfred
I
Hitchcock
did.
view.
I did see that.
His shadow.
Yeah, that worked.
All
Was it
right.
silhouetted like Alfred Hitchcock? Or was it very
It was.
detailed?
It was dark. I walked
Do
back
you
inside
know
very
Alfred
fast.
Hitchcock?
Alfred Hitch's cock.
See what
Hey.
you did there.
He did a penis joke.
Yeah,
Indeed.
there's interesting things that happen in that alley often.
Yeah.
Yes, stay away.
So, guys, we have so much to talk about, Jesus.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout-out to PlayStation VR Frank, who gave us an awesome shout-out on one of his last shows.
Thank you.
Thank you, dude. We really appreciate that. The guy's got so many subscribers compared to us. He's killing it.
Nice.
Way to go, Frank. We
Yeah.
love
Good job.
you. Also, the first Patreon-exclusive Litterbox episode went up.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
So exclusive, we didn't get to see it.
Not yet.
Because we're
Because
not.
we're not subscribers.
We're learning
subscribers,
learning
we're
how
not
this all works as we go. It was a really I had no idea how to post a Patreon exclusive video until hours ago, honestly. But it's done.
Yeah, I guess you didn't have to figure out how to do it. Yep.
Learn on the fly.
I just assume you know everything.
Well, there's a
Right?
good reason. Daddy knows best.
Aw.
And so it's up. And if you guys want to see it, well, first of all, thank you to our Patreon supporters. We
Yes.
love you.
The names?
No, we'll do that during viewer takeover.
Later.
Thank you. Remind me on that.
Yeah.
But if you also want to be a Patreon supporter for as little as $1 a month,
That's
you will
it.
get four a month Litterbox episodes.
So
now
many.
Patreon exclusive.
Yeah.
Yep. Mine was
Sweet.
okay. It was all right. It's more,
Yeah.
more of a thank you than anything else.
I can't wait to watch it.
I know.
Yes. And
Yes, you can't.
yes, well, no, of course you can. We'll get around to that though.
I'll
And
give you $1.
and also we have a giveaway this week. We love giving away games here on the
Yay,
Games
we
Cast.
do.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yay.
excited.
We
I've
get
had
you-
so much coffee.
You had too much coffee. I
well,
would
maybe a
say.
little
Apparently.
bit too
And
There's
more is
already
being
some on the way.
brewed.
much. That's exciting.
I can smell it.
Can you?
Oh, I can smell it.
Smell it? It's coming out of my pores after I ingest it
I
through my
do not
lungs.
smell like coffee.
No, you don't at all. You don't it.
What do I smell
do
like?
not.
Do I smell like
I
Coffee.
coffee?
absolutely
I want
don't
coffee
smell
and
like a
donuts.
donut.
So we want to give away a game called Moonshot Galaxy that came out last week on
Nice.
the PlayStation
Oh, cool.
Store for PlayStation VR. So here's the thing: Moonshot Galaxy used to be called something else. I always forget what it was called. It was called something about like Galaxy Mini Golf or some shit like that.
Yep.
Moonshot
the
Galaxy is a
Is that
cool
kind of
name.
like what it is?
It's like
Mini golf,
we
shit like
watched.
that.
I don't know if you remember last week because last week was a little hazy
Jeez,
for
yeah.
her.
Last week was wicked easy for me.
Yeah, do you want
Last
to?
week was
For anyone who didn't read
so
the comments,
rough.
would you like to explain what was going on last
I
week?
don't want. For everyone who said that I was drunk, I wish I was.
We
No,
were
I
glad
was
she
on.
wasn't.
I was on a lot of medication last week, being very sick for about a week and a half.
Yeah.
But we want to thank you for
Yeah.
for pushing through
Yeah,
and doing it anyway.
no, and so sorry for being so delirious, and slightly retarded. But yeah, no, I was just on medication. It was icky, but I'm here now.
Well,
It
last
happens.
week on PlayStation VR Theater, we watched the trailer for Moonshot Galaxy, and so since you don't remember this very well,
I vaguely remember it.
yeah, it's a sort of a mini golf / puzzle game that kind of looks like Mario Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yep, and so we have a code for that. So what we want
Nice.
you to do, like I said, it was called something else on PC initially, and then they changed it to Moonshot Galaxy. So in the comments, what we want you to do, if you want to win this game, give us
below.
another name that you think Moonshot Galaxy could be called. What other cool
That'd be
name
fun.
could a game that's like this be called? Come up with something creative. We'll use our random number generator, and then we'll pick the best one. Well, not the best one.
Is
We'll
that
pick
what
it
our number
randomly.
generator sounds like?
It does.
Yeah.
Generator.
Generator.
Generator?
Well, it's,
Okay.
Generator.
So do that, and maybe win a game.
yes.
All right.
Could be fun.
And then also, just keep your eyes peeled at the very end of these episodes. You never know, or maybe we'll break it out into a whole new segment. We have no idea, but Jesse Benson, a loyal GameCat and Patreon supporter, sent us an interesting game to play. We don't know where we're going to find time to play it, but we will.
Shit, that's right. Yeah.
We will.
Exciting.
Yeah, that is very
I like
exciting.
That you guys give us things to do.
Yeah, that's incredible.
It is.
So that said,
Oh, that said, should we start this episode the way we
Yes.
begin every episode? The little game of should we or shouldn't we? Would you pull out your clock, please?
Your clock, she said.
oh, there's an L.
Nope. We are going to put 60 seconds on the clock up on the counter the way that Jeremy likes it.
Thump.
Nice.
Solid
Different
one.
every week.
It's a big
And we're
one.
going to tell you at home what we have been playing and watching, and yeah.
Playing and watching.
And
Playing
we
and
try to
watching.
convince you, the loyal game cats, whether we should or should not, you or should not be.
You.
Yes.
Within 60
Playing or
seconds.
watching what we are
No smashing through.
Yeah.
No smashing through
Nope.
the glass elevator?
No, we're done.
You got to stop when the timer says
Stop it.
And you also
All
can't
right.
stop the timer this week, Michelle. I don't like that trend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stop.
that was, yep.
Who's going
and
to start?
done.
All right.
You.
Okay.
There we go.
Send me off.
All right,
There we
on
go.
your mark. get set, and
Go.
All right, so I reviewed a little game called Polybius this week, and it is based on the old myth of the 1980s arcade game, which doesn't really exist, but whatever, it's a thing. PlayStation VR, kind of a shoot 'em up, I guess, but like on crazy, crazy amounts of drugs. The flashing lights and the insanity is out of control. Now, I reviewed the game, and I reviewed it okay. I gave it like a mediocre to above average review, and I thought it was good. And it was surprising the backlash that I got from the viewers. A lot of people thought that maybe I reviewed it too poorly. And I was like, that's fine, but like I still gave it a better than average review.
Yeah.
But what I've been doing for the last couple of days is playing it more. And so I played it a couple hours on Saturday, and then I played it a couple hours today before work. And I gotta say, I think it might be better than I thought it was.
Really?
okay.
And
So
I-
you just didn't play it long enough at first.
Well, I did play it long enough, but with shoot 'em ups, there comes a point where like it grabs you and it holds on, and then it becomes an addiction.
Yeah.
And then you want to keep beating your high score.
And fantastic.
So I have a question, and I have a question to pose to you, and I have a question to pose to the Game Cats.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you want me to do? Do I post review part 2, like the updated impressions, or do I
People do second reviews.
Yeah. And
Give it another go. See what happens.
do I replace the original review, or do I just put this up as another review?
Huh.
It's a good question, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you should take the last review down, and then in the beginning of your new review, just be like, "Hey, I did this before, and I changed my mind a little bit."
Right. So maybe
Yeah.
let us know what you think we should
Well,
do,
you could
because
update it.
this is a little unprecedented.
Ow.
Oh, it would definitely be your first time doing it.
Surgeon Simulator.
I don't know what just happened.
Surgeon Simulator was kind of a mess when it came out, and
Mm-hmm.
I found some issues that were my issues, not the game's, and I did delete that review and put up a new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just like further impressions, so maybe I'll just put up review part 2. We'll see.
Yeah.
Review further impressions. I like it.
All right.
Sounds good.
Go for it.
I guess I'll go next.
All right.
Would you like to? Yep.
On your mark, get
you.
set, go.
This week I borrowed The Last of Us from Jeremy.
That's
actually,
right.
And I played and finished it. It was actually really quick. It was only like 12 hours, I think, 12 hours long. But it's a survival horror. I know that IGN gave it a 10, actually, which was phenomenal. I thought it was phenomenal. The storyline itself was incredible, and I really got into the characters as well. It's beginning to end. I was fully entranced by it. You get to, craft weapons and meds and this and that, and go through... starting in Boston, I know, I'm kind of...
Stuttering.
Yeah.
Or sputtering, maybe.
Sputtering?
Sputtering.
Sputtering.
I'm helping you waste time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a post-apocalyptic world. It's basically just, zombies, but then you also have the humans that will kill you as well. And I don't know. Definitely play it. I think it was fantastic. And you should go back and you should finish it too, because I know you did not. Do it. Do it.
That-
Do it.
Based off of your should we or shouldn't we, I will.
Right on.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys haven't played The Last of Us,
Yeah, it was great.
go play The Last of Us. It's like $10 or $20 at this
Oh
point
God,
on
it's gonna
PlayStation
be
4.
so cheap
Yeah.
now.
It's so cheap, and it's
Remastered too I didn't say that, they did PS3 as well, which was also
Yeah.
had great reviews too. I didn't play that one.
The original, yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same scores. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Got fantastic reviews.
Yeah, awesome.
No.
Would you like to go next, Jeremy?
Well, you're the last
Well, not,
one.
I have to
Yeah.
go next.
You are the last
There
of
is
us.
no
Yeah, let's
Just
go
like the
it.
shirt, there is no more.
What?
There is no more.
Oh, yep.
The shirt.
The shirt.
Oh, yes.
He just talked about
Yes,
this.
that guy.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Wow.
Where am I?
I hit the
All right,
button
on
now.
your mark, get set, and go.
All right, so pray. I've been actually
Our
Pray to
Father,
me.
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
no false god. Me. So been playing Pray. And you know what? I mean, Michelle, I don't know. I'm telling you, maybe it's just not your type of game. As Des says, not everything. Not everything's for us.
I also
Whoever.
didn't give it a long enough chance.
Well, you played
and
the
I
demo
was also
too.
sick.
Yeah, and you were sick. But it is. It's definitely a slow-paced, so far game. It's definitely the music. It sets the tone. It seems very spot on. And again, I'm early on in the game. 6-7 hours, and really not much has happened because I've definitely been taking my time and looking around and it's a slow-paced, old-style type of atmosphere-ish type of a game. I don't know. I'm enjoying it thoroughly so far. Oh, my time's almost up. I had more to talk about, but that's all right. And so far, yeah, I'll say you should. So far, very good.
Boop. You still have time.
Boop.
Yes.
Yes.
You should.
Sorry, I was almost paying attention. What? How much did you play?
About 6 hours, I would say.
About 6 hours.
How
I'd
long
say.
is it?
Oh,
Roughly?
I hear a lot of people say a lot of things.
All over the
But I've
board.
heard like 40 to 60 hours you could put into
Oh,
it.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah.
And the Game Cats, I think, overall have tended to agree with your perception of it or perspective, because a lot of the comments when you said you didn't like it,
said they loved it.
like I think
No
someone
idea
said
what I
it
was
was like
talking about.
the best game this generation kind of thing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I just
I have
didn't
more to
give
look
it
forward
enough.
to then.
I didn't give it enough of a chance.
Yeah, I want to.
I can go back. I'll try it again. I just didn't get pulled in right away. So
Yeah, it's
Just
got
me.
feels like an old style PC type of game, like
Yeah.
Deus Ex or something like where a lot of things you can interact with and read, checking the emails, and a lot of story behind things so far. You know, I like it.
yeah, maybe that's my
Cat.
fault because I just want to keep skipping the story and
Maybe.
go.
See, in EverQuest 2, I used to play EverQuest 2 like crazy. I played it for years, and I loved it. Not like crazy. I can't say that. Not true. Not at all like
But
crazy.
it's crazy. Not like crazy.
I mean, you know.
I played on the weekends in the
bit.
morning. I would wake up at 6 in the morning to play with my Scottish friend so that it matched his time because he was 6 hours ahead of me. And we would play. I would
okay.
play from 6 till noon on
wondering why that was relevant.
Saturday and Sunday. Ish, roughly, for years. Anyways, great time. I used to read every line of the quest.
Really?
Yeah, and you'd
All
wait
right.
for me because he wouldn't. Anyways,
See, I didn't even want to skip any of the story in The Last of Us, so that was
well, you
good.
kind of couldn't on that. Well,
You
could
also
skip
can't.
the cinema.
No. Yeah.
but
Didn't
this
have a choice, but
reading
I didn't want
text-
to either.
Yeah, there's a lot of reading in Prey. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where are we on Farpoint? Farpoint comes out. Well, when this
Tomorrow.
airs,
Yeah.
Or
it'll
today,
be
when
today
it airs.
technically.
Today.
Amazon.
Technically, yeah.
Mine is somewhere in Massachusetts already.
Sweet.
My AIM and
And
Farpoint
I've got-
bundle. I'm very excited to play.
Nice.
Obviously, we really want to play with you guys, the Game Cats.
I don't know. Meow, can we do it again? Meow. It's been a few already.
Yeah. I think maybe we'll stop putting the cat up with the sound effect because I think that might get old, but we can do it.
Yeah. But change it with a different cat.
Oh my God, you gonna take
Yes.
away the Game Cat?
How
Maybe a different
dare
one.
I'm not
you.
gonna cheat on the Game Cat.
We'll change it up once in a while.
All right, maybe.
Maybe the game cat
New
gets sick.
pussy. You know, new pussy once in a
up a
while.
little bit.
It's all right. Again.
Sometimes the old pussy gets old.
Gets old. Age the pussy.
Yeah. So Farpoint comes tomorrow. There's been some leaks in other countries that. Wait, is it around here? Where's the
It
cat?
was.
All right. We're all like acting crazy.
She's somewhere.
It's
All right.
the cat's fault.
Maybe she's not.
I've watched some Let's Plays. I've watched and I've heard some early impressions, and
Okay.
it looks like it's gonna be a good one.
It does. I have some
Sweet.
couple friends who pre-ordered it as well, and they're so excited to get into it.
That is
Nice.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
here's the thing. What we really need you guys to do is we need you to come back here on what day is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes.
We need you to come back on Thursday because on Viewer Takeover, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rally up all the Game Cats and we're gonna get everybody to submit their username and we're gonna talk all about that and then that way we can all play online together. But we'll get there on Thursday.
Yes.
Did you say you pre-ordered it too or no?
I could say I did, but I didn't.
Okay.
So you don't
Don't
mind
lie
lying
to
for the
us.
Gamescast.
I would lie is like a white lie.
No, that sounds like a
Yay.
straight
No,
up
that's a-
actual
that's a lie.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Fail.
So okay. So
I
you-
didn't pre-order it. I did not.
You didn't, yeah, okay, cool. Well, then I'll play it.
Doesn't mean I might
you
not
go.
spontaneously just all of a sudden get it because I
still
do
don't
that.
have a VR.
Oh, you can't get it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need to get it. You need
Correct.
to get a VR soon.
Well, I have no money.
Okay.
My time is so limited.
So we're starting a
Yeah.
GoFundMe page for Michelle's VR. No,
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is since I was not privy to this game before release, I'm going to probably just put up some Let's Plays during the day today, as I have a chance to play it, for some
Yeah.
early impressions, and then my review is going to be significantly later because I want to give it the time it deserves. I don't want this to be another Polybius conversation.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Polybius.
Know what you mean, Jelly Bean?
That's right.
Jelly bean.
All right, what do you guys think? Was that Was that a good wrap up?
That wrapped it up, I think.
Best 30 minutes of my week.
Fantastic.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw.
I know, that was me missing True and False.
Yeah, a little bit. I am missing it a little bit, but that's all right.
Right.
They're not. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, PlayStation VR Theater seems like the right substitution for that game.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It does.
Speaking of PlayStation VR Theater, come back tomorrow because that's what we're going to be doing here.
Yep.
PlayStation Theater.
Theater.
And that's how we will be saying it.
Ba-dum-bum.
All right, so that was good. So
Intro.
let's see. We talked about Farpoint.
Farpoint.
Talked about
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Wow, we all suck today.
And then we're giving away Moonshot Galaxy.
I was actually going to talk about The Big Bang Theory. Believe it or not.
The TV show?
Yes.
Thank you for now. All right.
I hated it always.
Oh, it's a good
Never
show.
seen it.
I find myself watching it and liking it now. I used to hate it. When I worked at GameStop when it was like new and fresh,
Right.
fucking hated it. I've been watching it. I was alone last night at my house. I put it on purpose. Not even
watching it.
my girlfriend didn't even put it on and make me watch it.
what
I
we did.
chose. Yeah. I was gonna tell you,
So
so I
it's
told you.
it's her jam.
Yeah, but now I'm into it. I like it.
Bryan, this is what you're looking for right here. Look.
Yeah,
Right here.
right here.